I'm Chase Baker. I create advertising for a living. And aside from creating compelling visuals, one of the biggest challenges that I run into is making sure that creative messaging aligns to the brand's mission. Let's take a look at this design and see how they did. Here we have a very nice brand piece done for the Boone and Crockett Club. I pulled this tear out of the publication almost immediately, not just because it's a nice layout, but I thought it was a really nice example of getting the tone and the vibe and the message of an ad to align with the core mission of a brand. That, your advertising needs to go a little bit beyond just getting someone to stop and read the ad, but can you connect the mission of the brand to what the messaging in the ad is trying to create? So Boone and Crockett Club, they're centered around conservation. We could probably debate a little bit around, aspects of trophies and scoring and, what that may or may not do for conservation, but that's kind of besides the point here. For the purpose of this review, we're going to say that their mission is really encompassed by conservation. And so we have a headline, Protecting the Heritage of Hunting. We've got a great image that shows, the heritage, the tradition, the camaraderie of it. Some guys hunt on a nice hunt out west. And then we're pulled down into some copy discussing conservation further, talking about legacy, and then finally the call to action, join today, along with their .org. What's really nice is that the tone of all of this really fits very well together. It's sort of a rustic, gritty landscape. We have a gritty, hand-done type here. It's not actually hand-rendered type. If you look really close, there is some redundancy between, for example, these two R's are the exact same lettering. But there is some really nice, unique nuances that, while some of the letters repeat, if we look at these three G's here, those are all individual. So it does really give the impression of hand-done type, even though I'm pretty sure that that's a digital typeface. And that hand-done feel, I think, ties really well into the work being done on this hunt, into the work being done for conservation, that kind of gritty, muddy, dirty feel to it all. Those tones blend really well through the ad. We've got the brown in the typefaces reiterated down here along the bottom. And so that it ties everything together into one cohesive piece in a very nice way. And I feel that everything about the messaging is really aligning to the mission. And I think that's something that is often overlooked when creating ads. I think people think shorter term and smaller picture, that they're just trying to move product. But I think tying the message back to the brand, I think that increases the level of effectiveness of an ad like this.